this story takes place in the 90s. It's me and my cousin, and we with our grandparents. Now we taking a trip to Canada to go fishing. So I had two other cousins that was down there. We had a little resort. Now, they got canoes, swimming pools, boats, everything. So we said, the cabins and whatnot. So neither one of us are old enough to even drive. So, at nighttime, all the teenagers are hanging out late night. And all the grown folks are in the cabins. Now, it just so happens they had some outdoor bathrooms for when you was outdoors. So, we're all hanging out. It's me and three of my cousins. So, I'm the second oldest. I had one older cousin, two younger cousins. So, next thing you know, this guy comes up to me and he says, "Dude, that girl wants to suck your cock." So I'm like, "Huh?" He like, "Yeah, I swear to God, she wants to suck your cock." So immediately, I'm thinking, why the hell is she telling you what she wants to do to me if she could have just told me? So I'm like, man, I don't even believe you. So he calls her over. Now the girl's Canadian, let me remind you too, she's Canadian. I had never dealt with a Canadian. So she comes over and she said, "Yeah, it's true. I want to suck your cock." So all the guys are jealous because not only was it three of my cousins, there were some other guys that we had met at the resort too. So she says, "We can go in the bathroom and we can go up in one of the stalls." So I said, "You ain't got to tell me twice. Let's go." So everybody knows about this. So me and her go into the woman's bathroom. There's probably like 6 stalls in there. So we're at the farthest stall, once you get in there, at the farthest one away. Now the lights were out too. So, we go in the last stall, and, we're inside the stall, and now she pulls it out, she starts playing with it. Now, just before she can really get down to doing what she's trying to do, the guys run in the bathroom and turn on the lights and start throwing basketballs around and making a lot of noise, playing around like little kids, because they really don't want to see me get this, confession. So every time they do that, they run back out, and she wants to go back and turn the lights back off. So, we go back in the stall again, and she's like, "You nervous?" I said, "No, I'm not nervous, but I deserve this." So she smiles and everything. So while she's pulling on it, I reach my hand down in her pants and, I get to playing in that fur burger. Now, it had a little scent to it, but I wasn't really about to do nothing with it because, she said what she wanted to do. So, right before she can get started, they come back in there again, turning on the lights, yelling, "What you doing?" I hear one of them say, "I see his feet under the stalls." Now, so we got to go back out there again and turn the lights off. Now, by this time, there's some grown-ups that's been seeing all these guys running into the female's bathroom. So, the third or fourth time now, we back in this stall again. And now, a grown-up comes in there, some lady. She says, "You guys aren't supposed to be here. What are you guys doing in here?" So, let me tell you, I forgot about this part. So the girl, she has a brother that's there. So her brother comes up because he sees all the people around, and he's wondering what's going on. So one of the guys says, "Your sister's in there about to suck some guy's cock." So the brother says, I'm gonna kick his ass when he comes out. She better not be in there sucking cock. So, he's never seen me. I never seen him. And he didn't know I had 3 cousins out there either. So, once the lady breaks everything up and we gotta come out, the guy seen me. He turned around and went back to his cabin after he done grabbed his sister's hand. So, me and my 3 cousins and another guy, we're walking, and all of a sudden, I turn around and my oldest cousin, he done disappeared. I said, oh man, what the hell, this guy done got scared? So, we laughing at him. We walk another few minutes, and next thing you know, my other cousin has disappeared. So I'm like, man, these guys are scared. So now it's just me and my one cousin and another guy. So I finally make my way back to the cabin, and my uncle's there too. So my uncle, he's looking at me like they already told him what happened. But I could just tell by the look in his eyes that he knew what happened, but he didn't say nothing to me. So I'm just thinking to myself like, well, I hope he doesn't tell my dad on me when we get back home. So, he never used to call either. So, we get back home, and like I said, I'm monitoring their phones because I don't really want them to call. This is back, when we had house phones. So all of a sudden, he calls. And he's like, hey, Papito, is your dad around? So I'm like, no. Would you like to leave a message? He says, oh, no, I'll just call back. So I don't know if he ever told him, but all I know, it was never brought up to me again. And, my cousin and the rest of those guys messed up my confession in Canada.